Let's come to the next question, which is to do with how do people perceive the performance of the state governments? Because after 2 terms of being in power, is there now anti-incumbency enough which can upset the DMK's apple cart? Let's take a look at the response to that question. When people were asked, how do you rate the performance of the Stalin government, just 15% said that they're very satisfied. Now that's problematic. 15% is a small percentage. Satisfied to some extent is 36%, which is middling. Okay, so we're not terribly disappointed, but we're not very delighted either. Not satisfied at all is 25%. That's 1 in 4. Don't know, can't say is 24%. That's very high too. 1/4 saying we're not certain. 1/4 saying not satisfied at all. Those are definitely anti-votes. Very few percent are, very strongly pro-DMK. The bulk there is 36% saying satisfied to some extent, which means as the campaign builds, they could stay with the DMK, they could also switch away, and that's really the challenge. You can't possibly be, Sarvanan, very happy with those numbers. Yes. The fact that just 15% saying they're very satisfied and 25% saying not satisfied at all, and the bulk is, somewhere in the middle and somewhere in between, those seem like very slippery voters to me.
No, absolutely not at all, Rahul. So there are only, after 4 years of governance, almost 4 years of governance, only 25% are not at all satisfied. Of course, you can never satisfy the 100%, then everybody will be ruling the country for 100 years. So that is not possible. This is very, very good. 15% are very satisfied and 36%. So almost, if you discount this 24%, you can't take them into account at all. Then the majority, 36 plus 15, 51% of the 76%, 76, 51 says they are not against this government. I think that is a wonderful report card. It shows, that's what we keep saying, that there is a pro.
I know you're a lawyer and not a data scientist, but that's an absurd way of reading the data. The fact is just 15% are saying they're very satisfied. Yes. And you've got a bulk saying they're confused, don't know, can't say, which means they're not delighted with you. 1/4 saying they're not satisfied at all, which means they're definitely against you. And 36% saying, theek hai, not too good.
Rahul, I don't know who's your English teacher. When they say satisfied to some extent, it means they are happy with the government. They're not unhappy. So people who are very happy and happy is almost 51%.
So forget English. This has not got to do with English. This has got to do with understanding how data works. Mr. Sarvanan, you're trying to hector me. I'm recovering from a cold, so allow me to speak. Allow me to make my argument.